Тили-тили-бом, закрой глаза скорее. Кто-то ходит за окном и стучится в двери. Тили-тили-бом, кричит ночная птица. Он уже пробрался в дом, к тем, кому не спится.
A breathless kiss listen through the door. You got that shiny light of flight in your eyes. You're the sunset that brings the twilight.
Check this out. Intruders caught on camera invading houses. So could something like this happen to you?
Dave Rowe knows all too well how it feels to have his home broken into.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them.
Soft orange kisses, fall or misses. Do anyway. Soft orange kisses, well-worn dresses. Bet you leave. I crave you like a red bone water. You're someone's son and I'll be somebody's daughter. And we both somebody intertwined together. We can be harder.
So it's like a smell, like tastes like other. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it, you know? So
what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. And I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frankie Beverly. Anne Frank, that's a hiding bitch, ain't it?
Hundreds of people turned out tonight for the unveiling of a very controversial statue.
Yeah, it really is. The Satanic Temple of Detroit revealed the one-ton bronze statue. Their message, they say, more about laws protecting religious freedom than about Satan. Priya Mann joins us live. Priya, I know there were some protesters out there this evening. Did the event remain calm?
Steve Sander, Detroit police say this was a relatively peaceful event. There were a few protesters.
Thanks, brother.
So he had so much rhythm when he was walking up the stage. He said, doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got court tomorrow.
Have to do. Facts fly in the face, don't raise my heart. First place in the days that I messed up my tongue. It's been so very long to remember strong love was such a sweet song, but I knew it all along. We were bombing up the wrong world, burning Babylon, go hit it up a bomb and say that I crave you like cool breath underwater. I'm someone's son and you be somebody's daughter.
Early on, that tried blocking the door so people couldn't get in to get tickets. They were told to step back, which they did. The Satan statue will be unveiled tonight at a secret location. As a small group of protesters prayed, hundreds waited for tickets to the unveiling of an 8-foot-tall bronze statue of a goat-headed Satan. Most of the people here agree with the teachings of the Satanic Temple, the group responsible for the event.
Together we can be harder. grab my hood and kiss me real good. And just move, get a little bit closer and pull back, you do. And just move, well, feel this groove with the loving that we do.
It's here, it's in Detroit, and this is fantastic that like we get to experience this and we get to see this amazing statue be unveiled for all the world to see.
I'm just excited to see my Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai, notice me. In the name of Jesus!
Protesters took the heavy rainfall as some sort of sign and even brought their own statue of an angel crushing the devil.
Part of me wishes that angel statue would come to life, and King Baphomet would rise, and two eternal juggernauts would do battle right here in the middle of the city. But for what is this battle raging, you ask? I don't know. What stands at the center? To that I say, my soul is at the center, offered up to the ageless ones, only to be torn in twain.
We'll feel this groove with the loving that we do.
The unveiling here in Detroit is historic. The Satan statue has never before been seen publicly. The Satanic Temple says the statue is a symbol for what they advocate, the separation of church and state.
It's like you can't have one without the other, you know? Like I'm equal parts God and the devil. A cloak of shame covers this man, and only supreme light will wash my body clean. But how could that light possibly reach me with the thick clouds of indecency that surround my poor soul? So I carry my wrongdoings on my back.
All you gotta do is move. All you have to do if you want to start a movement. All you have to do if you want to is move.
Дили-дили-бо, скроет ночь немая, за тобой крадется он и вот-вот поймает.
Like some kind of tormented hiker, lost in the hills of misfortune, looking desperately for that peak to rescue him from the valley of depraved habitual self-pleasuring. But again, I find nothing except for sweaty, devastated loneliness and 1,000 judging eyes staring back at me from the cover of a stolen Victoria's Secret catalog. I didn't take your mail, Mrs. Pemberton. Stop asking me that. Leave me alone! I don't know. Satan's pretty cool.